This world is completely normal. Now it's flipped upside down. Or it's right up. I'm upside down. No, wait, now the buildings are upside down. What is going on? Now I have to shout out my friends Jinds, Moms, Shmoo, Spidey, Spuds, and Evie, because without their help, this video would not be possible. Now this building style or this trick has actually been around for a few months, but those videos weren't really seen by the community. You can see I found 2 people that showed this off 2 weeks ago and 3 months ago that have very little viewership on it. So I don't know who exactly created this building style, but nonetheless, it is one of the more fun things to do. And after I show you some of the creative stuff that my friends went ahead and did in our first ever village, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do this trick. Now, first thing I want to say is that this was done completely inside of creative mode. I wanted to make sure that we were able to build a really cool village all upside down, but the problem was that in order to do this and actually make it look nice, it would have taken up way too many materials to do. So we did this in creative, but it is possible in survival. So the first person I wanted to take a look at is my guy Jinds, who is one of the best builders I've ever seen on this game. You can see that these light posts are upside down, as well as the candles. The entire inside is also upside down. You won't find a single piece that is right side up. So this is extremely trippy to take a look at. So he has these doors that bring you into these areas here of this stuff. And you can see that in this chair, I could actually still sit in it while I'm upside down to work and paint or do whatever else I wanted to do. I don't know how feasible it is to sit there and be upside down and get work done, but that is something that you can do. And all of this stuff, all of the designs and everything like that is completely right side up, which means that you can use them. It just looks incredibly weird. Now, my friend Moms also did her own little village. She said that she has something like this similar in her survival world as well, where you can see that now the ceiling fans are on the ground and they look a little bit weird. You could also have a bed and sleep in your bed upside down as well, which is really funny. You could grill upside down. You have your outside seats upside down. And she even had a visitor who was Ops Man upside down on the toilet. We'll give him his personal space. Now, we also discovered this glitch within the sitting. So if I were to actually sit down in this area here and then switch my inventory spot, if I had something in there, you could see that now I'm walking upside down. And not only can you walk upside down, you can widdly gwitty upside down. Now, obviously being upside down doesn't do anything too crazy, but it is just funny that now I could walk upside down into Shmoo's building to show off what she has inside of here. So she has this very nice lounging area here where you could sit down and drink your tea upside down and take a look at the flowers upside down, as well as watch TV upside down. Sounds like a headache, but is still really funny to watch TV upside down. You could see that her kitchen area also has all of their food upside down. I don't know how gravity works in this game, but all of that stuff is staying inside of their pots or bowls. And then she made this really nice bar area inside of her kitchen where you can cook with this light bulb completely upside down. I don't know what you can do with this light bulb as far as cooking upside down, but this does look really funny nonetheless, that everything designed is holding up and not completely falling over. Now, she even has a downstairs area in here as well, which looks incredibly nice as well. You can see that she likes this little design with the TV or just the paintings. The rugs hang upside down on the ceilings, as well as the cabinets and the drawers. She even has a bathroom in here that is completely set up just like what it would look like in a normal world. But again, you could also sit on these toilets upside down. I don't think that that's ideal to do because, well, we all know why you don't want to use the bathroom upside down. Now, Spidey just went for the largest possible building that you could make inside of here without using any prefabs, as building upside down doesn't allow you to use any type of prefab. So he has this gigantic building here, and the only way that you can get in is flying in through this up top door. And then inside of here, he has gongs and lights, which are upside down, as well as this couch area here to look over that center area. Now, Spud's building is really unique because he did a lot of really funny things to it. The first thing may give you a headache, and that is the jump pad, which is on the ceiling and on the ground. And if you jump on to the bottom jump pad, you'll hit the top one and bounce repeatedly forever. Now, he also added these decorative thrusters on the outside. Again, these don't actually do anything or lift the house, although that would be cool, and that's definitely a design that you can do. However, they do just light up and look funny, as well as obviously you look funny sitting upside down smiling while driving a house. Now, it's difficult to tell, but his staircase is actually upside down as well. That leads you directly into this house, which once again has couches, these rugs all over the place, drawers on the ceilings. The upstairs has your work area, which again, inside of survival mode, you could still use your workbench. It would have been a lot funnier if this showed up upside down, but your workbench, your oven, your metal smelter, everything like that is completely upside down, including your lamps and lights on the ceiling. Oh, and he also made a bathroom down here, which is even weirder because two toilets right next to each other, and I don't know how many people like using the toilet next to another person. I'm not a fan of it. Now, what Evie did was he actually went ahead and built exactly what he uses in his actual game. So this is an upside down building of what he actually uses in game, which is really his storage area, but he spiced it up by adding upside down books, shelves, barrels, buckets, and different things like that all over the area. So he has his chest everywhere, paintings everywhere. Everything is completely upside down for you to take a look at as well. So this is something that he actually uses in game, but he put it inside of our village so that we could see exactly what he uses. And just to be even crazier, he built an upside down floating building as well. So this is just a sleeping area. I don't know how many times I've said upside down in this video, but it probably is too many times. So behind me is exactly how you get started on building upside down. So let me show you exactly what we're going to do here and why we're going to do it. In order to go ahead and create this, what you need is an 8x2x1 thin floor. You need a rustic interior half wall, not the rounded one. Make sure it is the square one so you could attach them to each other. Then you're going to need 2 half walls and then a large floor that is obviously smooth enough to push things on. So you guys can go ahead and set it up just like this. What I would recommend doing is taking yourself the thin floor or the floor, make yourself a large square, grab 2 of the half walls and just attach them onto the corner here. And then we're going to get started on actually creating our upside down builds, which would be first creating a little square like this, where there's 1 pillar, and then next up is 2 pillars on top of each other, just like so. And then we're going to create a T on top of it so you guys can see mine is set up like so. So we're going to go ahead and nudge this back just like this. And then on this front part, create the T. So we're going to center that and have it look just like so. So I have 2 set up, one with you guys and then 1 by myself. What you want to do from here is break that top area so that that falls over. If you guys get on top of this now, you could actually kind of nudge yourself so that it flips over just like so. Now you have upside down builds. So again, you guys can go ahead and do that over here as well, or on your build. Stand on top of this piece, nudge yourself forward so that you push the weight forward. And what it should do is flip over. So now, once again, your builds are completely upside down. Now, when it comes to your T, what you actually can start doing now is building upside down. So immediately when I put this up there, I can press the snap button and I'm actually able to get this to build upside down. Now, you could also go ahead and break this side as well, as that does not matter, but you're gonna put these pillars onto the corners here. That way you could try to push this into this area. Sometimes it is immovable, which is obviously not a good thing. So I will try it again over here. Now these are completely upside down and I can move this now. So that's obviously a little bit better on this end of things. So I just want to now make this an actual like L shape or something along the lines of an L shape. That way this makes a little bit more sense pushing it into the corner. Take this corner piece here, place that on top. And now when I go ahead and I push this, I should be able to get this directly into the corner so that it's stacked up properly. This may be a little bit annoying to try to go ahead and do, but with time, you guys will be able to get this a little bit easier than how I'm demonstrating it right now, because I'm not the best at this, which is why I had friends work on building this and not myself. So once you have this in the corner, that's where things get just a little bit easier for you. Now you could start building everything that you want with ease. So you could take your corners or your rustic pieces and place them back on top. What this will do is just kind of give you a little bit easier area to go ahead and start to build on, because now anything that you build, when you break it, it's just going to fall to the ground and be completely upside down. So if you were to go ahead and put roofs on this and build it upside down like so, you guys could do that and round out or square out this entire area here. So just as an example of something that you could do is with the beach vibe or with the beachy pieces, you can go ahead and actually square everything off here just like so. And then when it goes down, it is upside down, if that makes sense. So now I could break this. Every single piece here is completely upside down. And now I could start to build just like this. So again, it doesn't look perfect on my screen, and I definitely could have messed something up as well to make it look not as great as what it obviously could be. However, you are able to do this extremely, extremely easily, which of course is extremely nice. So just round everything out, square everything off, set everything up to look very nice, and you guys are going to have an absolutely beautiful upside down build, which just again makes the game just a little bit more fun, since you can go ahead and do this now and have fun while building completely upside down. And after a few minutes, or that time lapse that you guys just watched, I was able to build this completely upside down shore biome build, which looks pretty nice. I mean, it's not the craziest thing in the world. I just tried to speed run this for the sake of the video, but using that trick that I showed you guys, I was able to build this just square regular house here, which wasn't very creative by me, but you can go ahead and build everything inside of here now completely upside down, which is really, really, really cool. So if I were to go ahead and throw down a composite bin or anything like that, you can start building these things on the wall. I believe you just need to put down like a basic thin floor or something like that to go ahead and then put down the composite bin on top of it when obviously there's enough room for it. But you can start building everything inside of your survivor world completely upside down and build staircases and whatnot completely upside down as well. I would just have to break this area right here, but you can go ahead and do all of this in your survivor world, which is a ton of fun and just gives your world a completely different look.